The loneliest moment I felt in my life wasn't when I was alone, but when I feel alone.
Where were you when you hit 1 million followers?
Yeah, when I hit 1 million followers, I was alone in my hotel room working on the next video.
So a lot of people believe that big creators have everything figured out. We have great relationships, a lot of friends, making a lot of money. We have everything in our lives figured out. But as you'll learn in the next couple of minutes, that isn't always the case. And a lot of us have learned a ton of lessons along our own individual journeys that we want to share with you guys today to save you a lot of time and a lot of potential stress and a lot of potential mistakes.
My name is Johny Abraham. I'm from Mexico. Somebody from Latin America here? We are a crew. Okay. I talk about relationships in social media because I love emotional intelligence. I think it's our superpower to develop, and our couple, it's our biggest mirror. So we can learn too much from that.
My name is Çağatay. I am from Turkey, and I'm a travel content creator. I have been traveling around the world for over 16 years, and I have been creating travel content for 8 or 9 years. Here we are to share our experiences with you guys, to not feel lonely while you are creating content, or as a traveler or as a human being as well.
I'm Arab. I go to dangerous places and befriend very, very dangerous people across the world through emotional intelligence. I spend a lot of time alone. That comes with a job. There's very few people that would like to travel with me. And I guess we're here today to tell you how to be okay being quote unquote lonely.
Do you guys think that followers equal friends, great relationships, great health, money, everything figured out in life?
No, for me it's a paradox. You work a lot, you get your followers, you have thousands or millions of followers, and you can feel very lonely because it's not about the people who follow you, it's about the people who you connect. Am I clear? So for me it's a paradox because people are trying to get connection, but from the wrong side, from the ego. They are looking validation, they are looking for likes, they are looking for fame, exposure. It's something personal, it's not about numbers. What do you think?
Yeah, I think what Will asked is very important question, because he says many people on social media, especially content creators, are saying my audience, my followers are my family, but I don't feel like it's a genuine answer. They just want to impress them. For me, family is a very sacred thing. I cannot call everyone as family. Our followers help us to improve in many ways, but for me, family is a sacred thing. My friends are nearby me when I'm sitting alone 3 a.m. in the morning. Our followers don't know what we are thinking 3 a.m. at night. And when we are feeling lonely, we cannot call our followers 4 a.m. in the morning and ask, hey, how are you doing? I need help. I cannot call them. So I'm just trying to be true and honest to you guys. Followers are not our families. If I need something, if I need some help, I can call my brother 3 a.m. in the morning. I say, hey, come up here. I'm in trouble. Help me. That means family. No matter what, he stands by me. He doesn't judge me. Even if I do wrong, if I do right, doesn't matter for him because he's family. In my faults, in my ups, in my downs, my brothers, my father, my mother always stands by me. But when you make a small mistake on social media, how many times you got criticized? They don't forgive. You know, your followers, they can feel offended in a moment. They can get angry very quickly. And they can write whatever they want whenever they feel like it.
I don't believe that loneliness is like it's a a thing that you can't easily conquer. I think loneliness usually comes from not being able to just sit with yourself. Most people are afraid of their own thoughts. They haven't controlled them. And so when they're alone, there's demons that are making them feel lonely that they have to face. And luckily, I mean, we get to travel a lot. And so we spend a lot of time alone forcefully. And so you have to learn to become comfortable with yourself, because that's really what loneliness is. And I think the only way to really find that is by knowing that you're never actually alone, and there's always a higher power that is watching and guiding you if you choose to let it, and you'll never be lonely.
I would like to add something on it. I agree 100%. The loneliest moment I felt in my life wasn't when I was alone, but when I feel alone. That corrects what just Arab said, because in our minds, we think a lot of things every day. How many views we got, how many likes we had,
The
how
comparison.
how many friends we have. You know, we are always discussing with our mind, and it affects us negatively. When it is an obsession, when it is an addiction, the social media, creating content, it makes us feel lonely. It's a feeling. It's not because you are alone while traveling. I traveled alone for 2 years in a row. I didn't feel lonely because I always meet people, new friends.
But as Arab says, and you also said, loneliness is a feeling, right? It's not a fact. We are surrounded by people. It's a message for our unconscious to say, hey, you need to check something inside of you, and you need to attend or put attention on something, because if you don't, you will project that on the outside, and the reflex life will give you, because as I said, life is a big mirror, will give you that feeling of loneliness, because you are looking for the numbers, the validation, the applause. You need to be genuine, because connection must be, as you said, with yourself. And when you are good with yourself, your content is another thing. I can tell when I am looking the result, the numbers, the virality is well said, virality, my content doesn't go well. When I am genuine and I want to share something from the bottom of my heart, that goes viral. It's amazing how the mirror works.
It's important to know, like you said earlier, that your audience is not going to cover that sense of loneliness because they don't actually care about you. They'll move on to the next creator as soon as you stop providing them any entertainment or value. I mean, you might inspire them at different times in life, which is a very beautiful thing to do. Yeah, I've gone from different niches, from gaming to streaming to YouTube, and each time I had to rebuild a new audience, and I learned that they don't necessarily want to watch a football player do laundry, right? They're watching the football player play football, and as soon as he does something else that is not in their interest, it's not about the football player. It's about the fact that he was offering something and they leave you. And so you have to find a strong sense of self and be okay with what it is that you're meant to do. And I think that comes with purpose, is how you get away from loneliness.
Yes, bring value.
In many ways, I agree with what you say. Not all the followers think that way. Most of them are like, they don't care, I believe. But there are some amount of people, they really care about your life.
There are many people that will help you, and those are good Samaritans that are naturally good Samaritans. They're not doing it just because it's you. They might be more inclined because you've helped them in a way, but that's just how the value exchange of the world works. I more mean like when you're going through your toughest battles, they don't really care for you. They're not the ones that are going to deal with it. It's you. Like, it's you alone, and they have nothing to do with all the emotions that you're feeling, all the possible problems that you're facing, all the pressure that you have weighing down on you.
And that's the magic of this, because you can't share anything if you don't get through this. So the magic of the content, the genuine content, is first you learn, first you experience, then you share. The problem now is I share anything by ChatGPT, or I share anything I heard, or anything I saw in another social media, and that's not authentic. I think the paradox ends when you first live in fulfillment and you grow, and after that you share. You are not looking for validation outside.
Guys, all of you have millions and millions of followers. I've met so many people, and we've spoken about this before. You hit the 1,000,000 followers is a goal that everyone has worked so hard to get. I remember, Arab, you were telling us where you were. Where were you when you hit 1,000,000 followers?
Yeah, when I hit 1,000,000 followers, I was alone in my hotel room working on the next video.
Yeah, so you make things out to be such a big deal, and when you get to them, you realize they weren't as big as you made them seem to be. So for people who are aspiring to get to that goal, they haven't gotten there, but you guys would hope that when they get there, they feel a little bit differently than how each of us did. They feel a little less lonely and with the right tools. What have you guys learned that you think you could offer to be getting to 1,000,000 followers, but feeling less lonely and feeling stronger about your relationships, your friendships, and your life in general?
I think you need to trust in your vision. If you have a vision and you believe you're going to lay all the bricks to make it work, then trust in yourself and trust that that vision comes from something greater than you. Enjoy the whole journey. Don't think about just the number that you're going for. You have to think about the current number that you're working on, not just the future number. And you have to lay the bricks today, not tomorrow, not next year. And just trust in yourself.
I think the most important thing is being present. While you're traveling, for example, sometimes you might forget experiencing life because you're thinking too much about content, too much about likes, too much about people watching you. When you post a story, you are like, oh, did I get any message? If anyone cares. When you stuck to this idea, you forget experiencing life. Then the loneliness begins exactly at this point. That feeling gives you loneliness. Feeling like you are unworthy. Feeling like you are not enough. This feeling gives you loneliness. Not because you're sitting alone in a hotel room. I believe when Arab celebrated 2 million subscribers in the hotel room, he didn't feel lonely. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
Because it's only your mind creates ideas that no one cares about you. That brings the loneliness with it.